Hi everyone, this is Shannon with Apex Tarot Pure Spirit, and I'm here to do our second daily reading for December the 27th, 2019. Happy birthday to all you Capricorns out there. I hope it's absolutely fantastic for you. Guys, our first reading was beautiful energy that came across my table, and it was really refreshing, okay? So it's been really serious here, and the Divine's really just speaking so profoundly to all of us, and hopefully people are following the advice. I mean, the energy was showing forth as something lovely, so let's keep going. Okay, let's go ahead and get in here and see what the Divine wants to say here to continue to speak, or, you know, in the same lines, or to reach a different group of people. What do you want to say, sweet Divine? I'll bind and block all negative forces, and I command for the truth to come to the surface, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, the Divine's having me switch card decks, so just give me a second here. Got somebody really in their mind still, though. Got to release that stuff, guys. I just seen the Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety and despair. For those people who just cannot release, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. What do you want to say, please, sweet Divine? Bring the truth forth right here, right now. I thank you for your wisdom, for understanding, for knowledge, for the forewarning, so that we can change a thing and transmute energy that does not serve us. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning, a very creative beginning. It's fire. It's the torch. It also represents truth. Okay, this is childbirth. Some of you all, you may just found out you're pregnant. Congratulations. Some of y'all are having babies. Congratulations. This is a new start of something. Okay, so money and fortune as well with this Ace of Wands, and it's very transformative energy. It's also desire. Okay, so some of y'all may be falling in love. Seen a lot of beautiful energy in the first reading. It was absolutely beautiful. So brand new start. Okay, and that's absolutely warm energy. That is determination energy that we take in our hand and we run with it. We pass it on. Okay, we pass that torch on there with that ace, and we allow it to just grow and to expand and be artistic with it and successful. So we've also got the beautiful, the truth, successful truth. Okay, a breakthrough, clarity, sharp-mindedness, speaking and expressing. Look, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. It will fuel one another. Okay, and we must take it and run, is what I'm hearing the Spirit says, and we must do it in all. That's the truth. Both these about the truth. The torch that we're seeing here with this Ace of Wands is let me just read it right out of the runic alphabet, because that is exactly what's coming through my spirit about it. So give me just a second to give all the full definition. It is skill. Okay, well, our mind has to be intact to be able to skillfully respect this energy coming out here. Okay, if you don't captivate every thought that comes through the mind and cut things away that don't serve you, it's just a matter of time that we're going to pay for that. We're going to get burned by it. Okay? And we have to take this torch and respect fire. It's lovely, it's warm, it's beautiful to look at, but if you don't take it and respect it, it can burn things completely up and really be a bad thing. But this represents, the torch represents having skill in what we're doing. Like I said, truth, illumination, big time illumination with the sword of truth and the fire of this torch right here. It's purification. Fire burns, but it really does purify. Okay, you put gold in the fire and all the impurities come up, right? And it makes you just so valuable. You and I get to be so valuable after going through hard stuff and growing from that place, and then we teach from that place. The torch represents forgiveness. A lot of people need forgiveness. And that's what came up on the first reading today. People needing to forgive others. Also represents a solution to a problem, peril and troubles and misunderstanding overcome, justice assured. I love it. Putting a judgment on something here. Absolutely beautiful energy coming out here. Okay, let's build on this here. Okay, past, present, future. We've got what the divine advises about this truth, this new beginning, finding an answer to a solution of a problem, forgiveness and stuff like that. What's in the atmosphere, or well, okay, the atmosphere and the environment is the atmosphere, really. Okay, let's see what the divine says. So beautiful. We got the Wheel of Fortune, and I will tell you that the Yod came out again on that first reading, which is the wheel, and it's also the 10th house. We're in the 10th house right now, and that's the 10th high arcana, and so everything is so karmic right now, guys. There is a new beginning. The wheel's turned. Okay, so it's just confirming. Look, the divine will always confirm what the divine is saying to us. All right, and so you don't have to ever question, where am I at? Divine, what do I do? Because the divine said, this is where you're at. This is what you do, and the wheel just turned. What are you going to do with it? You're going to walk in truth? Okay, because both these about the truth. Both these about forgiveness. Both these about putting a judgment on something, and both of them have to be respected. Your thoughts have to be respected, and you must respect other people as well. Okay, there's real karmic stuff happening right now. In the past energy, we have the Lovers. Okay, so choices were made, communication, getting in harmony or not. Okay, attraction energies, marriages, relationships of any kind, some kind of commitment here in the past, and now there's a new beginning, and the wheel is turning. All right, in the right now moment, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the knight that we want. This is slow and steady wins the race. It's slow moving. Sometimes it feels like nothing's moving, but it is. Okay, it absolutely is. This is a hard-working energy and having to put the hard work in on this new beginning. Okay, hopefully people learn their lesson. Okay, and made the correct choices to be able to move forward and be reliable. Maybe you weren't reliable before, but you learned the lesson. Well, then that's all that the divine wants from you. As long as you learn the lesson and you're going to be an upright person and stand in integrity, the divine applauds that in you and I. Okay, so right here, right now, we have an opportunity to move forward and to be serviceable to one another, or in your situation, be responsible, be prudent. Okay, be industrious with whatever this pentacle represents for you. Take careful efforts. Like I said, respecting your thoughts, respecting your passions, because they can get out of control. Air will fuel the fire. Okay, must be in truth. Truth itself coming out here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune represents protection, and truth protects us, covers our butt every single time. Okay, and people go on trips. Can you be trusted? I don't know. That's about favor as well when you and I stand in integrity. In the very near future, we have, for some people, they're getting material trouble. Okay, we've been talking about this. There is a flood coming. So you're either going to get grace here and a change with the Five of Pentacles, and we are going to see people go through that because some people are so proud they don't know how to just give it up. Okay, the divine's so graceful. He keeps coming in and saying, this is what I want. This is a new beginning. What are you going to do with it? I'm going to give you another chance when you got 72 hours because the flood's coming. Okay, and here's the Five of Pentacles coming out. Insecurity, poverty-stricken, lack, and but it's an opportunity for change and to go back to people that this is what's happened to them. There's a new beginning and make it right. To make it right. Okay, so this going either way. I'm feeling it going either way. The divine says to deal with the tower situations. Okay? To have a sudden epiphany and a paradigm shift about the truth. About the truth. Okay? Forgiveness. Be purified. where the crown, there's a big old crown coming right through that thought. Okay, this is a new start, and that's exactly what the divine is saying in this position of what I want you to do. What I suggest is to do something with this tower, this knowing what you should do, but you're so prideful you just stand there, and I have to keep coming in and blasting it apart. Get rid of the pride. Okay, when you're in truth, there is no pride there. You absolutely are confident in what you know. And those who think they are, look, prideful people can come across, look, okay, let me say it this way. Something can look the same, but it's totally different. Somebody can come across and look really, really prideful, but they're so humble. They're just confident. Okay. It's all in their character. You'll find it in their character. Okay. If the proud is wanting to steal, kill, and destroy something because they want it, they want it, they want it. Well, the divine has to come in every time and say, well, I'm going to knock it down then. Honey, I'm going to knock it down. And it's going to be so unexpected. And look in the near future. This says material trouble. Well, you start, like I said on the first video, you start messing with people's material things, their homes, their assets, their bank accounts, stuff like that. Now it's going to turn around on them. Well, then they want to come knock on that door and say, help me, help me, help me. And they threw other people out. If you don't want to go make it right and forgive and to walk in truth and be purified, the divine's really coming in here and knocking this thing down. So you either do it or the divine says, I'm going to do it. Okay. And so this is technology. Quit spying on people. Okay. This is really bad sexual desires and stuff like that on people's internet towers as well. Okay. Now in the positive, for you lovers out there that are making things right, this is beautiful. This is beautiful love making and making things right and getting out of insecurity with one another and really building on something. So that's beautiful. Putting in the work. Okay. What's in the environment is the Eight of Swords. There are people in their mind. Well, we got it right here. Like I said, right before we just got started, and the divine had me pick up this deck. I seen the Nine of Swords at the bottom of this deck. Somebody's still in their head in their bed. Well, that's only the proud that can't get out of this stuff. That's why the divine says, if you don't fix it, I'm going to knock it down again. So in the environment, we do have people still in their mind, but this is the Eight of Swords is you're only in your own head. You can do this. You can do this. You can face the truth, whatever it has been, for those of you who are, facing things where you haven't been trustworthy, because it's in the environment right now. There's a solution to a problem if you allow it, and that is just a release. Okay, now for those of you who are facing legalities and stuff like that, because that's law energy also coming out, and you just still want to be in your head, in your bed, well, the divine says in the near future, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it because it's showing it really big right here. And then and there is jail here with this Eight of Swords. For some of you all, we don't get away with stuff. We just don't. What's in the head? Death, transformation. Well, look, guys, this is exactly what the divine said was coming for the next 72 hours. A transformation, that death energy. What's in the mind is that death energy, that transforming energy. So it's either going to make you or break you. You're either going to face the truth and get out of this peril and all this oppression and be purified and be of worth and value, fortune, and there's been a lot of fortune taken from people as well. I know you guys have been watching my channel. So what's in the mind space is the flood itself, because this is the mem in the Hebrew. Okay, and like I said, we got the Wheel of Fortune come out today in the Yod in the Hebrew, and that's making a throw, and the divine literally putting his hand to something and turning a thing. Okay, and some people are really in their head about it. Well, you live and learn. The outcome is the Five of Swords. Somebody's getting defeated. So if somebody does not come and make a thing right, does not want to respect the truth and forgiveness, they're getting defeated. That's positive for the upright. Even though we're going to have to sit and watch people go through their karmic activity, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for us because, it shouldn't have been that way in the first place. The divine does not get any pleasure watching the wicked have to pay for stuff that they did. Look, the divine says that if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves, okay, and really humble themselves and make a thing right, he would heal the land. He would literally heal the whole land. He said that if they would turn from their wicked way. Okay, you don't have to be wicked. Okay, there's hope for the wicked, but you have to make that choice. Because there's nothing but defeat in the end of this thing for the wicked. What is in the near future? The Five of Pentacles, material trouble, the outcome, Lord of defeat. What's in the overall energy is truth, truth, truth. Okay? The karmic law, the wheels turning, we're moving and grooving. We got the hand of the creator saying, I'm doing a thing right now. And you better be thinking about this transformation in your mind and to get a thing right, because this represents the flood. It was the mem that people got, the people that we got in our next 72 hour readings here. Okay, now look at this. It is about the home, the Four of Wands. So we're going to celebrate, or we're going to have to watch people who won't get it right lose their assets. We already were told this stuff was going to happen. Where am I at on time? Please show me the Five of Pentacles in the future. Thank you. That one just came right on out. It's the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is being romantic and stuff like that, and idealistic. It's also a law card, and we got a lot of law stuff out here. Okay? And the Eight of Swords also can be incarceration. And people are already incarcerated in their mind because they're proud and they don't want to come and humble themselves because they're wicked. And you don't want to get rid of your wickedness, like I said, then you're going to pay for it. You're going to go through the flood right here. Okay? And you're going to be defeated. Either way, you're already defeated. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. So, but for those who are going to come and they're going to make a thing right, then you're going to be able to make a thing right, and the divine's going to bless you in the end. There's fortune here for those who are going to be inside the house and be protected. Okay, show me the Tower. So we got the Queen of Cups coming out here. We got the Page of Cups. We got the Two of Pentacles making a decision. Oh my God. We got the two of Rods making a decision. We've got the High Priestess using the intuition, also secrets and not talking, but we've got too much out here. We've got the Empress and the King of Rods taking action. That just flipped over just to look at those. We got a lot of stuff happening with a lot of people that have done a lot of crude things. Okay. Show me the Tower. Thank you. The Three of Cups. That's gossiping. That is also, if you allow this to come down and get out of your pride, the divine says, I'll give you a celebration. We just seen the Four of Wands. So for the upright, we know the wheel goes either way. We know it goes either way. Beautiful. The, Tower energies is technology. Tower energies, like I said, sexual situations. We got the Three of Cups here. We got gossip energy here as well. And the King of Swords. Okay. There's somebody who's very precise, putting a judgment on something. We got the Ace of Swords right here. Okay. And the King of Swords in the negative, gonna come down. Because that is, like I said, all the time, debauchery. Okay? Somebody who is just, they don't care. Narcissists coming down. It's the proud. Show me the Eight of Swords here. And some people are in their head about the money that they've done, taken from other people online. Well, you're going to give all my money back. I know that y'all have been watching my channel. It's payback time. There's the Ace of Rods coming out again. Some people are really in their mind about the purification of fire itself. The spirituality of their spirituality. It's about being spiritual with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Your mind is spiritual. And the fire itself is spiritual. Fire comes from heaven itself. Okay. And some people are in their mind about that. A flood fire is what I said the other day. And some people are really in their head about that, about being burned. Well, I guess if you're an evil entity, you want to get thrown in the fire, I guess that makes sense. Show me the Lord of Defeat, the Five of Swords. And that's the one-upping. That's why the divine says, well, you know, you don't take care of this, I'm going to knock it down. You don't get a choice. Leaving the mind. Yes. For those who are going to make the right choice, the divine's going to, look, it's a boat even. It's a boat. You're going to get inside the boat, like the divine says, because this flood's coming, whether they like it or not. You're going to be able to escape the mind, and they're going to be defeated. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. This is huge. This is society that we're talking about. Okay, I don't like to have to get on here, guys, and feel this energy. This is my job. This is what the divine tells me to do. I can't help it. Somebody said, why are you yelling? I'm not yelling at anybody. This is urgent. What people have been doing to other people, stoving them up in their homes, taking their money, hunting people down, doing things physically, energetically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's payback time, and the devil knows that his time is short. Okay? So people had, chances to get things right, and they stood in their pride thinking, well, our numbers outweigh God. Well, no, it doesn't. Okay? I don't know how many times that the divine has to come and show a thing. And like I said on the first video, people are going to begin to knock for help. And now, because of what they did to people, it's their turn. It's their turn. They won't be forgiving. They don't want to be forgiving. Well, then the divine says, my hand's not going to forgive you, because I'm the one that controls the whole universe. Okay, the host of heaven is behind this thing because it's time. Okay, and it's affecting society itself, marriages, organizations, governments, all that kind of stuff. So you can either be upright governments and be inspiration and have a solution to a problem, or you drown. You get defeated. There's no other way. You're either going to wear the crown or you're going to wear the frown. It's really up to you. Really, it really is up to you. There's the King of Pentacles again, and he came up in my first reading. Let's just see this death card real quick. It's the lies. What's in their mind is the transforming from the lies and the guiltiness and having to come back and apologize and to say, I'm sorry. Sometimes that's hard. Well, we're looking at pride here because of third-party situations that got in the way of some people's situation. The root of this thing in the past is the Lover's card. Some people really in their head about it. And again, here's the Hierophant at the bottom. I just shuffled again, and because this is huge. This is about knowing things with the Tower. Okay? Show me the Knight of Pentacles, because that is what's in the environment. Work. Okay? People try and take real careful efforts with money situations. Okay? So in the environment, we got the Chariot, which is positive. See, this goes either way because this is Jupiter exalted in Cancer where the moon is. Well, we already know that there's been lies and stuff like that. People being in their head. If truth has to come out here in many different ways in their decisions, because there's consequences with the decisions. But in the right now moment, depending on how we focus and how we get into this place of truth and guide that Chariot, really determines if you're in the boat or you're defeated. If you make a solution and be purified, or have to be knocked down because of pride. Okay? Facing the truth of what you did, because there's no other way out. There's no other way out. There is a fire flood coming. Okay? It's time to speak the truth. Put a judgment on it. Okay, we got baby mama situations that have been going on for a while. We got so much stuff that happens in society. I don't care where you're at. If you're in the positive or the negative. Okay, if you've tried to make a thing right with somebody, then bravo to you. You got payouts coming in a very positive way. Bottom line, all day. Look, there's a death card again. That's the mem. Shalom, y'all.